Good morning, Diva Pilates and Wellness here. Today is day number 22 of the Health and Wellness 30-day video challenge. And today is also part 3 of the Fibroid Series. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of exercise and fibroids. There are 3 basic exercises that are considered very essential for someone who's been diagnosed with fibroids. But I'm going to go and add one more also. So we're going to talk about all 4 of them instead of those 3. The first one is very important, and that's aerobic exercise. Any type of exercise that gets your heart pumping, blood flowing. That can be walking, it can be running, riding a bike. Swimming is a good way to do it. If you do aerobic exercises, Zumba, step, anything that gets that blood going, because what that does is it actually balances hormones. Any type of aerobic activity will actually bring your hormones into balance, which is why they tell women who are going through menopause to definitely do some type of aerobic exercise, some type of cardio, anything that'll get the heart pumping so that the blood can flow and help with the balancing of the hormones. Um, Yesterday we talked about how fibroids are considered to be hereditary for and how African American women are more predisposed to being diagnosed with fibroids. But like I said yesterday, and I say it again today, I'm just not buying that because there's a lot of other things that contribute to the reason why we have such high numbers of being diagnosed with fibroids. But I don't believe it's because we're specifically African American women. But a lot of us, and let's be upfront here. A lot of us, we don't like to exercise, and anything that makes us have to sweat, we don't want to have anything to do with it because we don't want to mess up our hair. We won't go swimming because we don't want to mess up our hair. We're not going to do any type of aerobic exercise that's going to make us sweat because we don't want to, mess our hair up. But a lot of us we just don't like to exercise, and we really have to get out of that mindset because it's tearing down our bodies and messing with our health. The good thing about it is a lot of us are now starting to work out, and I'm so happy about that. But if you look through history, white women always, and of other ethnic groups too, they're always into some form of exercise. I know some people are going to look at this video and say, you need to go somewhere with that because I'm not trying to hear it. That's fine. I'll take the heat because I know it happens to be true. Until somebody turned me on to it, I wasn't big into it either. Thank God that I got turned on to it at an early age, and I know what the benefits of them are, of exercise are. Unfortunately for me, when I was diagnosed with those fibroids, my exercise level went down. When I should have been elevating it, I did not. And I know that I contributed to my own fibroid growth because of my lack of exercise along with my diet. So I'm not going to go too far into that, but the truth is the truth. And if you're honest with yourself, you'll realize that what I'm saying is the actual truth. So, and I don't mean to offend anybody. I just want you to be aware. So that's the only reason why I'm bringing this up. So don't believe in that. Oh, African American women are more susceptible to getting fibroids. Look at your lifestyle and you'll see exactly what's going on as opposed to other nationalities' lifestyles and why they're not being diagnosed with the same at the same rate as we are. Another exercise for uh, good to help eliminate or stop the growth of fibroids, and I'm going to say is Qigong. Believe it or not, I'm so glad it's part of my Energy Elements trilogy of Diva Pilates and Wellness because Qigong has those healing properties where you can actually reverse things that are going on in your female anatomy by using your own body's energy. And Qigong actually helps balance fluctuating hormones. So women who are going through menopause really get a benefit from it, but also women who have harsh menstrual periods and who have fibroids, because what it does is it balances and it heals and redistributes energy. Because remember, a fibroid is something that's basically living in your body. It's living. Mine got so big to a point where when I lay down, I can feel a pulse. It was like it had a heartbeat inside of my body. And that means that thing was actually a living alien thing. It's alien. It had no business in there, and it was growing in my body. What Qigong does, because it balances the hormones and redistributes energy, and you get fresh energy sent to those areas, the fibroids can't survive, because now that balance is coming back into normalcy. The fibroids, they can't grow. There's nothing for them to actually feed on. You're balancing those estrogen levels so that they're not constantly feeding into that fibroid. So I consider Qigong definitely one of those types of exercises you can do to help balance to help eliminate or shrink fibroids. Another one is Pilates. You have to remember, the goal of Pilates, as Joseph Pilates was always saying, the goal of Pilates is to connect the mind and body. You want to get it so good so that when you do the Pilates exercises, you no longer even have to engage your mind, because your body is so in tune and so accustomed. It knows what to do and wants to do it, that it'll just automatically do it in a graceful type of way, so that you look like you're dancing. But Pilates, you have to remember, also strengthens the core. So you get that support for all of those organs around your core area, and in your internal organs get strengthened because they're being supported by a strengthened core, that muscle mass, that band that goes around from your front to your back. Remember, the fibroids could affect your back too, because you can have all kinds of lower back pain, upper back pain. All of that can come from fibroids pushing on organs that they have no business pushing on. So if you're doing an exercise like Pilates that strengthens that area, then of course that all those organs are going to have that support that it needs, tightening that area up. And so that'll actually help. And also with the hormonal balance, believe it or not. And the last exercise is strength training. Strength training is definitely important, and a lot of us need to have it, where you're building up that muscle mass around that area to give those organs additional support. All of these things, and this is one thing I will say, my doctor did definitely suggest to me, exercise, definitely do some strength training and some cardio, or as she said back then, aerobic, but it's all the same. And she did stress that, so I definitely give her props for that. But it's very important to incorporate some type of strength training, as in resistance training. Pilates is very good for that. You could use all kinds of other gadgets that I showed you in earlier videos for Pilates, but you can also incorporate some type of weight training to build that muscle mass up, because the body needs the support. So if you have fibroids but your body has no support, you have no spinal support, you have no stomach muscle support, you have no back muscle support, that all this does is it leaves more room for the fibroids to grow. You don't want that. So what you want to do is you want to keep everything as tight and strong as you possibly can. The thing about fibroids, it doesn't want anything that's healthy for you. It doesn't want anything that's good for you. It only wants those things that are not good for you, like a body that doesn't move, a body that's not strong, a body that's not supported, a body that's full of foods that is not good for it, a body that has hormone surges and fluctuations. That's what the fibroids, they love that. They feed off of that. They do not feed off of a healthy body. They do not feed off of a really strong body, a supported body, internally strong body, body that is completely supported by the exercise that you do and the foods that you eat, this is what the fibroids do not like. So they don't have an environment to grow and prosper in, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're prospering inside of your body. So these are things that you can think about and do further research. Don't just go by what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is things that I found out that I wish I had found out 25 years ago. So I can tell you about it. So if you're 25 years old and you're looking at this video and you just been diagnosed with having fibroids, these are things that you can actually go online and research and make some changes in your life so that you don't have to go through what I and a lot of my friends have gone through. So I hope this helps you. And this is day number 22. And I am truly, truly happy to be able to share these things with you before my 30 days are up. Okay, but I'll be back anyway, because after 30 days, I'll still be back. I may not come back every day, but I will be back. So I hope everyone has a great day. And meanwhile, until tomorrow, stay blessed and stay well. Bye-bye.